Alright, we back with another video and I'm finna tell y'all. First off, hit that subscribe button so y'all can keep getting these updates. Tap that notification bell and let's get right to it. So, we got Brother Love, a.k.a. Diddy, a.k.a. Puff Daddy, a.k.a. Sean John, a.k.a. whatever else he went by in the past. Name everywhere right now. Everybody talking about Brother Love. So, what's going on with Brother Love? I'm finna tell y'all. Brother Love is being sued by Cassie. Who is Cassie? Cassie is a singer that's signed by Bad Boy. None other than Diddy himself, you know. And Cassie been signed to Bad Boy since, I believe, like 2005 when she was 19 years old. And basically, you know, we're going to get right into this lawsuit because it's a long lawsuit and it's a lot of things being alleged in this lawsuit, y'all. It's real messy. But, so basically, Cassie's saying that, you know, she signed with Bad Boy and, you know, she started her career and everything was going good. And at the time she started her career with Bad Boy, she had a boyfriend and pretty much Diddy was trying his best to run her boyfriend away and make her his. He had all type of tactics, you know what I'm saying? And basically, make a long story short, Diddy succeeded. Everything was all good in the beginning of the relationship, you know, and even though Diddy was in a relationship with his baby mama at the time too. So basically, he was paying for everything, apartments, cars, bags, jewelry, you name it. Anything Cassie needed, he was paying for. A crib in LA, a crib in New York, a crib here, a crib in ATL, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, everything was all good. And until he started becoming overly controlling and basically, you know, she was doing whatever he said, doing whatever he wanted her to do because to her, it would further her career. She would be, you know, topping the charts and her music career would take off. So basically, she's stating that it became abusive over a period of time. And this is a long relationship from, you know, from early 2000s to, you know, I guess a few years ago. And so let's get to the drastic stuff. Basically, she stated on so many occasions that he started putting his hands on her and his feet on her. And one occasion, she was talking to some exec and he got super upset and shoved her in the car and started kicking her in the face and made her go home, kicked out the car, made her catch a cab, all type of stuff. And she's saying that every time he would beat her, he would, you know, pretty much be high off drugs and making her take drugs. He would, you know, force drugs upon her and he would beat her so bad to the point where he had to hide her in hotel rooms for days and make her wear makeup so, you know, nobody would notice the bruises and stuff, you know, and keep her there until she healed up. And, you know, she so-called was so scared and feared for, you know, what he could do and what he could take from her, she never reached out to the authorities. And she pretty much, you know, just took whatever came her way from him. And another instance, she alleging that he, you know, got her so high off drugs and he made her pretty much engage into sexual acts with a male sex worker while he recorded and pretty much, you know, play with himself. And this became a normal thing where he would get her high off drugs and record her engaging in sexual activities with other male sex workers while he, you know, did his thing. And on top of that, he would occasionally beat her in front of these, you know, sex workers. So it got to the point where, you know, she was pretty much, she got used to the abuse and all these crazy, you know, activities that she alleged he made her do. And pretty much they was both, you know, binging and, you know, high off drugs for days at a time and engaging in these activities to the point where she said that they needed IVs after, you know, just to recoup, just to, you know, recover their bodies from all the abuse, which is crazy, y'all. It's some crazy stuff in this report, man. One time she said that he got a call from somebody saying that Suge Knight was at a restaurant and he raced out of the apartment with a gun looking for Suge Knight and she was scared and he made her hold his gun in her purse and all type of stuff, y'all. It's crazy. On top of that, it was, you know, one point where she broke away from him and started dating Kid Cudi. And, you know, basically was living with Kid Cudi for a period of time. And once he found out what was going on, he came back from some type of trip he had. And he was pretty much like, he had her around his finger because in this report, it's stating that anytime she would leave, he would send his associates, his assistants and, you know, people that worked for him to lure her back. And she would go back every time. And so he demanded, you know, what he would call a FO. She said that he would call them freak-offs when he would have her, you know, have the sex workers, you know, ordered up and flew in from wherever they was at and they would engage in these acts. And he demanded that and she came and did it and whatnot. And he pretty much found her phone with emails to Kid Cudi and got upset. He ended up beating her that day and threatened to blow up Kid Cudi's car, which actually happened, y'all. It's stating that Kid Cudi actually had a car that exploded. And maybe this is the first time the evidence is out where it's being known that Diddy is behind it or something like that. It's crazy, y'all. It's crazy, mind-blowing. But, so, you know, if you think about it, you know, it seems like Diddy has been trying to cover up his image, you know, for the last couple years. And this report is stating that he offered at least 10 million, because it say 8 figures, to pretty much, you know, keep this under the rug, you know, sweep this under the rug, make it go away. And Cassie and her team pretty much denied it. And they going full-fledged suing for 30 million. And like I said, if you think about it, for the last few years, it seemed like, you know, he has been trying to change his image. He changed his name to Brother Love and just so joyous, and now he's just full of love. And, you know, I heard he gave the masters back to all the Bad Boys artists, but also it came with them having to sign an NDA, which, you know, of course, Cassie had to sign an NDA to keep a lot of stuff from being able to, you know, being talked about. And, you know, a lot of people got a lot to say about this. You know, 50 Cent, he trolling the situation. He tweeted and like, Brother Love, you looking real crazy out here. And yeah, man, I agree. Brother Love, you looking crazy out here, man. Because this situation is, man, it's something else, man. She even said one time, I guess she had a birthday celebration, and Diddy got so high, and, you know, he was demanding that they leave the celebration and go have a freak off. And I guess he got upset with one of her friends, and at some point he ended up dangling her from a high-rise balcony, y'all. And the result in that was pretty much he had to settle with her. He had to, I guess she, you know, she threatened to sue or whatever, and he paid her off. And it's just a lot with this situation, man. But I want to know y'all thoughts on this, man. Jump down in the comments and put y'all 2 cents in, because I got a feeling this ain't the last we gonna hear about this, y'all. But I'll get back to y'all on the next one.